everybody. This is Elizabeth, Dandelion Soap Herb Shop, and today we are going to talk about garlic and using it as a blood and seasonal cleanser. So the unique thing about this is usually come spring you want to do a cleansing. You'll do one just before winter, generally in the fall, and then you'll do one in the spring. After winter, we've usually been intaking a lot of protein like meats and just heavy meats, and not getting as many fresh vegetables and greens and fruit in our diet as we generally would during our warmer months, such as spring and summer. That being said, I talked to everyone about doing a cleanse of their blood, getting their blood cleaned up, colon cleaned up, and just cleaning up the system. And you can do that with garlic. This is what I recommend to most of my customers because, one, it's easy to come by. Number two, it's easy for them to get, because you can get this garlic at Walmart. And these are 1,000 milligrams. Basically, on the bottle, it will tell you to take 1 capsule on a daily basis. When you're doing a cleanse, it's going to be more intense. So that is a higher dosage. And so just listen carefully to what I tell you. You will take 2, which is 1,000 milligrams in each capsule. So you'll take 2, which is 2,000 milligrams, and you'll do that for 4 days straight. Now, I know what you're thinking. Am I going to smell like garlic? Is everybody going to think, smell me and I smell like garlic and I'm reeking of garlic? This is the odorless capsules. So generally, by the time you take it 4 days before, and by then, no one's going to detect it. They'll just think you ate something for lunch that had garlic in it. But it will take that long. And if you have any smell of garlic, it'll only be on your breath. It won't be reeking out of your body, because you are taking a high dosage at that point. You're taking 2,000 milligrams once a day for 4 days straight. And believe it or not, that will clean up your blood, clean up your colon. So it's going to mop up your system, so to speak. It's also going to expel any parasites. Now, I know that's a personal conversation, but when I was growing up, in the olden days, your mom would take you to the doctor. You get your checkup before you started school. Thank you for the thumbs up. She'd take you to the doctor, and the doctor would check you over. If you had immunizations or anything that needed to be caught up, they would do it at that time. But they would give you this one tablet. It was like a horse tablet, and it was, God forbid, intestinal worms. And they did that once a year. So every year before you started school, they'd give you this tablet. The doctor would. Everybody in the house would take it, including your parents. And that was it. You did that once a year. And that was for parasites. Well, the reason why they done that is in the olden days, because you intook a lot of meat. You ate a lot of meat. You killed your hogs in the fall and in the cold months. And then that's what you ate most of was, pork. And, I'm sorry to bring it up, but that's just the truth. So a lot of times it wasn't uncommon for kids to get the worms, as they call them. And so to prevent that, the health department came up with a tablet that you could take, and they would administer it to the whole family, all the kids especially, and that kept that epidemic or pandemic from occurring. So you take this tablet and you're done once a year. And that took care of all internal parasites. Intestinal, and that's usually in the digestive tract. Now, you got good bacteria and you got bad bacteria, but that was a positive bacteria, and that just ensured you, it just protected you. So let me go back and iterate. During the spring, you want to clean up your system, as well as you also do that in the fall, so twice a year. Now, you can do it more often if you're someone who takes medications. Someone who is on a therapy of some sort. If you have more than one sickness during the year, then you should do your yearly cleanse twice a year. And you can do that. Spring Valley They are the odorless, and they usually come in a 2-pack. It'll be 2 bottles of garlic. And you can take garlic all year long. You can take 1 tablet every day. It's great for the heart. It's great for the immune system and keeps the blood cleaned up. And it also protects you. And it's good for circulation and arthritis. But as a cleanser, this twice a year cleansing I'm talking about, once in the spring, once in the fall, you will take 2 garlic capsules for 4 days straight. Now, and seriously, you're just going to see a total turnabout. If you've had heartburn, indigestion, acid reflux, you feel like you've got an iron stomach, and so all of a sudden now it's like there's a rock in it. Your appetite can't seem to get content. You're back and forth in the kitchen. You overeat, and then you're miserable, and you don't know why. And you're getting heartburn, acid reflux, indigestion, tummy aches, stool movements aren't regulated, things of that nature. Most likely, you are needing a cleansing, and this is the safest, most efficient, economic way to do it. Is pure garlic. Very small, and you can take these even without water, but see, they're very small, and they're gel capsules. And I don't make a dime off of these. Like I said, get them at Walmart. They are the odorless capsules. If you already take garlic and you're doing a purifying, a cleansing, all you're going to do is up your dosage for 4 days only. Then go back to taking your 1 capsule of garlic per day. Even if you take fish oil, you can take the garlic with it. Garlic will not interfere with any medications. Now, Asylum is in garlic, meaning it relieves pain, inflammation, speeds up circulation, and it's excellent for combating phlebitis, arthritis, neuropathy, anything having to do with circulation, blood circulation, and movement, anything that might be painful, or you feel like you're having muscle deterioration, but you're really not. So garlic capsules is the best way. And like I said, you can do that in the spring and do it again in the fall. Now, if you have trouble along the way, if things are bothering you and setting your system off, definitely give me a call, because there might be some other things going on there. But this will clean up the blood. It's going to cleanse the blood. It's going to improve the overall production of bile in the liver. So the whole liver production is really going to increase. You're just going to feel better. I promise you, you are going to feel totally better. You're going to feel really good, it will be explainable. You'll understand. If you're trying to lose weight, I'm going to bring this up. This is an extensive subject. If you're trying to lose weight, the most important thing to remember before any dieting or any kind of weight loss regimen, the first thing you have to do, the first routine thing to do, is clean up the system. Make sure that you clean up the liver and that the bile production is really good and it's keeping down the fatties. And the best way to clean the liver is through garlic. And you can do the same thing as I recommended. 2,000 milligrams of the garlic capsules 4 days in a row. Don't skip, don't miss a beat. There's no particular time to take it, but I will recommend taking it in the morning. Pounds will burn off faster. It's going to help you to boost your metabolism and get everything humming. If you guys will actually look on the bottle, it says heart health. Okay? Well, anytime you're dealing with garlic, you're helping the heart. Well, there's reasons for that. Garlic helps increase circulation, right? But it cleans up the system. It enriches the blood. And if you're enriching the blood, that means that you're improving its overall flow throughout the system from head to toe. And with that being said, that also assists the heart, the arteries, the veins, and the capillaries in blood flow, meaning that the plaques is minimized. The ability for plaques to land on the platelets and attach to the walls is less likely. The constricting of your vessels, they're going to contract, but if blood is flowing freely through them, it's going to lessen their constriction. So it leaves them more open so that flow is better. That's going to make you feel better. You're going to suddenly feel like you had a breath of fresh air. And the bile production, oh my gosh, you will not be looking for that something you keep hungering for, and you keep eating, you're miserable. And the acid reflux, the indigestion, and the heartburn, and the stomach aches, they're going to subside. That's going to be a thing of the past. And usually you'll start feeling better just in 24 hours of doing this. But just remember, garlic is your go-to twice a year. 2 capsules, 2,000 milligrams. They are the gel odorless capsules. They come in a 2-pack. There's 2 bottles of garlic that come together. You can get the Spring Valley at Walmart. There are 2 reasons, guys, why I recommend this brand and Walmart. Okay. It is the largest box store in the world, meaning everybody, and I mean everybody, goes to Walmart. Y'all know this. So if you're buying a product that I know is clinically tested, most of it's organic, and I know their reputation, that's one plus. And then the second plus is going to the box store such as Walmart, where everybody in the world goes to. That product is moving. I mean, it's moving off that shelf. So it's a fresh product, and you don't have to question how long has it been sitting on that shelf, when was it packaged, how long it's been there. Now, a third plus that I will mention is if you look on the bottle, there's an expiration date on these bottles. It will actually tell you. And if you go online, you can actually look up that code, and it will tell you when that bottle was packaged, when it was actually packaged in the manufacturer and tested. And they have to clinically test it ever so many batches as it goes through. So those are the 3 reasons why I recommend this particular garlic and the place I recommend you to go to. So like I said, this purifies the blood. It's going to get the system cleaned up and get you humming and ready. And if you are having those issues, if they come up after you've done your cleanse and they come up, then you need to stay on this longer. You need to stay on it more than 4 days. Now, you can safely stay on this 7 to 10 days at that high dosage. If you're already on a regiment of garlic and you're increasing your dose, then there's something else going on and you need to call me. If it doesn't straighten things out, call me. And better yet, contact your physician, because that means there's something more going on. Garlic that you prefer, then just check your milligrams. Most of them are about 1,000 milligrams, so you just remember 2,000 milligrams for 4 days. Interesting. Thank you all so much for coming on and listening to me. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I know it's warm. It's warming up and it's really windy here, but I love you all. Thank you so much for your support of Dandelion. Thank you for coming on and buying me your time. I love you all. Dandelion loves you. You guys have a great day. Bye.